This is a small cube refrigerator that I am easily able to get 30, 12 ounces, cans of pop into. I put 2 small ice trays in my tiny freezer and they are frozen. It includes a drip tray for the freezer, but no ice cube trays are included. The stainless look front of the fridge appears great. It resists fingerprints. The sides and top are a black textured plastic rather than painted metal like the one I bought last year for my oldest at college. I consider the plastic to be A+, because it makes it lighter and much more portable. Since this is going to be moved pretty regularly, weight is a huge factor. Also, the plastic does not get dented as easily as metal. As for noise, there is a hum that gets noticeable at night when things are quiet. This is true of all refrigerators. What this one does not do is the loud clunk when the it kicks on or off. Hubby has a work table set up in his man cave to work at home, and this fit right underneath perfectly. We moved it around before he claimed it for his desk. We have a little setup in the garage for when people come hang out. To me, this is perfect for that because it's so small and holds enough canned drinks for that occasion. We had a mini fridge that was about as tall as 2 of these that honestly did the job better as an extra entertainment fridge, so if I were buying one to hold a gallon of milk or some 2 liters plus a number of extras, I'd get the dorm size fridge that you can find for about this same price. But even though this is a little half-size fridge, it's exceedingly nice quality. It's so quiet, it took just about no time at all to come to temp, and it's keeping everything inside frosty cold. The freezer is totally useless in my opinion, and if I needed one I'd get a dorm fridge. But this is a well-made and attractive little fridge that fits so many places. Keeps drinks cold. Freezer will hold 416.90 bottles of water. These little refrigerators are nice to have around. You can put one in a rec room, an office, a workshop or a dorm room. I've had several over the years. But I have to say, I'm truly impressed by this one from Walsh. At about the same price as some of the others I've had, I've noticed a marked improvement in overall quality. Everything seems properly assembled and aligned. There's almost no sound coming from it, and even the stainless steel door looks impressive. I put some small containers of water in the little freezer compartment to see how it would do, and sure enough, when I came back later in the day, I had ice. Now this is a very small freezer compartment. It's located inside the fridge with a spring-loaded plastic door, but it should be big enough for an ice cube tray, maybe 2 if you stack them. Bottom line, if you're looking for something small and handy that won't break the bank, this is definitely a top-notch unit. If you're looking for a small mini fridge and want to buy new, this will work perfectly well. I've been using it at work to keep a few drinks and snacks cool, and it's had no problem keeping them at temperature without being loud. It'll hum on and off, but nothing more. It looks clean and sleek, though the textured looking front is actually completely smooth. There's not much to say about it other than it works. If you're buying this because you want a cheap mini fridge, you can get one 4x as big for 4x cheaper if you buy one used off of somewhere like Craigslist. However, if you just want a small mini fridge and want to buy it new, then there's nothing stopping me from not recommending this one. A simple 5/5. Perfect for the garage, keeps drinks very cold when we work out in the garage. Overall, for a cheap mini fridge, this does the job. I like that the door is reversible so I can choose which side it opens on, and I like the brushed stainless steel look. The fridge chills things well and definitely does the job. The unit definitely is not high-end. The lower part of the back of it is just open and exposed, and I would have expected some kind of a mesh or vented back to it so that there are not just wires and soldered things exposed and open. I cut myself lifting it up, because the lower back part of it is extremely sharp and not finished. And it's weird that it has two front leveling legs, but the back is just resting on a part of the fridge that looks like it is part of the mechanics of it rather than actual little feet. The little drip tray sitting underneath the freezer part of it felt like something that was part of the packaging and should be thrown away, but I'm glad I read the instructions that it is a necessary part of keeping my fridge from leaking on things. It is noisy, like all fridges, and I think not having the back enclosed makes the sound worse. This mini fridge makes a similar amount of noise when it is actively chilling as my large fridge and freezer in the kitchen does. Overall, if your expectations are for a cheap mini fridge, this will do the trick. The look overall is classy and clean, and if you don't have too high of expectations, you're going to be very pleased with the attractive presentation and effective cooling of it. I personally am using it with moisture absorbers inside to store seeds and other horticultural implements, since I am a landscaper and avid vegetable gardener. Perfect to store all my beauty products. So glad I bought it. Such a deal and great value. Nice looking fridge. Reversible door is nice, but looks like a little bit of work to get it reversed to swing the other direction. Runs reasonably quiet. Maybe adequate for a dorm room, but otherwise just too small to hold much of anything. I didn't realize it was quite so small when I ordered it. The door will hold just 1 2-liter bottle of soda. The freezer compartment will fit maybe 2 ice cube trays and that's about it. Overall will hold only about 12 cans of soda. Not sure if it is big enough to hold a leftover pizza in the box. Would not be big enough for a small apartment. Not sure if this is frost-free, I don't think it is, so you might have to defrost the freezer once in a while. If you just want this as an additional fridge to hold a few extra things that you don't want in your full-sized fridge, this might be idea for you. Or if you only have a limited number of things that you want to keep cold, it will work for you also. Click link in description for more reviews.